What's going on, guys? Daniel aka Phoenix DTS back again with another brand new YouTube video. Today is another filmmaking video. You guys seem to enjoy these type of videos right now, so I wanted to bring you another one because I like making them so much. So today we're talking about why movies or certain movies are rated R. You know, what makes it rated R? What does rated R mean? And this is something that I'm very passionate about and something that I like to find really interesting, like when I'm writing or when I'm like reading something or when I'm watching a rated R film, you know, because the rated R films are very, very different than everything else. There's PG-13 below, they're all like grouped into one under like censored, and then there's R, which is like anything basically, rated R gets a lot of crap. They don't make a lot. They're risky. They don't make a lot of money because they are rated R. You're limiting your audience and everything, and that's kind of difficult when you're trying to market. But these movies aren't for nothing. Like, they're really good. Let's just take some Best Pictures, for example. Let's take Million Dollar Baby. Let's take The Departed. Let's take The Shape of Water. And let's take Logan. That movie wasn't rated R, but, hey, it was really good. And there's some difference between these films and other films and why they won Best Picture. And it's because they're rated R. Like, you wouldn't have these films winning if they were PG-13. And it's not because of violence or gore, There's that in Lord of the Rings, and that's rated PG-13, It's not because of sex. There's that shit in other movies. But then they don't have to be rated R, That explicitly doesn't really add a lot of weight and stuff to the narrative. If it's just like nudity, boobs, sex, like that doesn't really add a whole lot to your narrative. Unless your like character is a prostitute or something, then that might have an effect. But overall, it doesn't really do anything. And so, but then there's cussing, like Deadpool. He's like fuck, fuck, fuck. That's just, it's a label and just gets thrown on. But that doesn't really add a lot of weight. I mean, it can add a lot of weight to a scene, but you can do that in a PG-13 movie too. So what's going on, guys? Like, where's the whole rated R? Why is it important? Well, it's because rated R, in my opinion, stands for real. R, it's not for all that blood, gore, violence, sex, drugs, all that stuff. It's for real. R equals real. You're tackling real themes that people face every freaking day. Whether it's loss, whether it's death, whether it's addiction, whether it's heartbreak. And these are like mature topics that not a lot of people really want to talk about. And really nobody really wants to face everything in these because they're not pretty. They're not. And so when you can transfer them to a film and make a film, Logan's deep, man. It's about facing your own demons, finding an end to a life, seeing everything you grow attached to die and like repeating over that. Million Dollar Baby, I don't want to spoil that movie, but that's sad and emotional too because of the lengths and the ways they go to in that film. Shape of Water, it's not just about a chick fucking a fish, guys. There's so much more beauty in that movie than that. There's about like men's superiority, and there's about like women growing power, and there's like homosexuality in that movie. And there's just finding a connection in a world where you have nobody. And that's a deep topic, and you don't like really see that in PG stuff, In The Departed, this is the most like leeway because it's just a bunch of violence and it's a bunch of cussing. But there's a crazy narrative going on, He's undercover for him and he's undercover for him. And it's complicated, And you find that trust is often misguided and you can't tell what the hell is going on in that movie, And so there's just a lot of things. And then what's the other one I brought up? I brought up another Best Picture winner. Oh, I forgot to bring it up. That's why it's The Hurt Locker. The Hurt Locker. This movie is freaking amazing. It talks about war and your addiction to war and violence and that stuff. And it's not like really gory, but it's about the commentary on war and talking about that. And that's why that's rated R. And so there's just like so much more depth you add to when it's rated R, or when you write a rated R movie. You just have no filter. You just go in what's real. What happens in real life gets transferred onto the page, and it makes for amazing content. And that's why this stuff's rated R. So I'd like you guys to think of stuff being more rated R for real instead of drugs, sex, cussing, language, violence, because that's what it is, okay? And that there's no changing that. There's no changing that for me. There's no changing that for the industry. Like it's always gonna be real. All right. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys learned something new. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Subscribe down below. Let me know what film, topic, commentary, shot analysis video you want me to do in the comment section below. That's the question of the day. And even though none of y'all answer it, I check it anyway. So maybe you won't make my checking for nothing this time. But anyways, guys, this has been me, Daniel, aka Phoenix DTS. Hope y'all enjoy your day. Now I want you to find yourself, be yourself, and love yourself. Hi guys, Daniel aka Phoenix here, checking in with you guys at the end of the video. If you did enjoy what you saw, please check out one of these other 2 videos, or just like the video and subscribe down below for a video every single week. Thank you guys, I love you, have a good one.